liver is the king. Look after the liver, and life will take care of itself.
It is on, Mr. Poirot.
Thank you, Miss Lemon. This is what you need, Hastings.
No fear, I've tested it.
Mr. Poirot.
Yes, Miss Lemon.
There's a lady outside.
A client?
I don't know. When I say outside, I mean outside in the street. I've been watching her from my window. She keeps on backwards and forwards, then stops and looks up at the building. I'm sure she wants to come in.
Go and intercept her, Miss Lemon. Inform her that Hercule Poirot is not devouring the strange ladies this season.
Mr. Poirot.
To leave the pancreas alone, Hastings, is the best advice I can give you. And look to your diet. What did you eat last night, huh? Do not tell me. You went to that Indian restaurant you keep on telling me about, n'est-ce pas?
The Orient has much to teach us, Poirot.
You have been warned, Hastings. Do you know what is the most heavily taxed import in Belgium? Rice. The government of my country is determined to stamp it out.
I was brought up on rice pudding.
And how are you feeling, Hastings?
Oh.
Yes, Hastings. The cold country.
The Indian philosopher Rabindranath Tagore specifically recommends rice as a cure for all known ills.
She won't come in, Mr. Poirot. She denied wanting to see you at all at first. Then she said she'd meet you.
Where? Don't be nervous, madame. You are among friends.
I may be wickedly wronging poor Edward, though. It's a terrible thought for a wife to have. I got this dreadful idea.
You suspect your husband of...
Oh, Monsieur Poirot, I'm dreadfully afraid I'm being poisoned.
I see. What makes you think so, madame?
I'm sick after nearly every meal, and I get this burning pain all down here. The doctor says it's gastritis, but it's very odd. Whenever Edward's away for the weekend, I'm quite all right again. Even Frida noticed that.
Frida?
My niece. And then there's that tin of weed killer. The gardener says he's never used it, but it's half empty.
You and your husband reside where, madame?
Polgarwith. It's in Cornwall.
Do you have any children?
No.
But a niece, I think you said, yes?
Yes, Frida Stanton. My husband's only sister's child. She's lived with us for the last 8 years. That is, until a week ago.
And what happened a week ago?
I don't know. One day last week, she just flared up and walked out. She's taken rooms of her own in the town. Able to come to her senses, so Mr. Radnor says.
Mr. Radnor?
Oh, he's just a friend. A very pleasant young fellow.
Anything, between him and your niece?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Madame, we must be brutal. Do you know of any reason why your husband should wish you out of the way?
Yes, I do. There's a yellow-haired hussy that works for him. My husband's a dentist, Monsieur Poirot, and nothing would do, but he must have a smart girl, as he put it, to make his appointments and mix his fillings for him.
Go on, madame.
Well, there's talk round the town. I mean, her with her bobbed hair and a white overall. Of course, he swears it's all right. But then he would, wouldn't he? It makes me cold talking like this.
Hello, let's then be practical. You return to Polgarwith today, yes?
Yes, there's a train at 5.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Captain Hastings and I will follow you there.
I don't want there to be any talk.
Courage, madame. We will be discretion itself.
You see, he was one of the Wiltshire Hastings on his father's side. So it was Herbert who moved the family to Cornwall. Yes, Herbert was my father. Who was your mother then? Maud Hastings. At least she wasn't Hastings till she got married. She was Maud Willoughby.
What are you doing, Hastings?
Well, I'm trying to get these relationships sorted out. If I'm going to pretend I'm the son of Mrs. Pengelly's second cousin.
What do you think of this case, Hastings?
I'd say. Unless Mrs. Bengali is making the whole thing up.
Madame Bengali did not strike me as being the hysterical woman, Hastings. Now, if I mistake not, we have here a very poignant human drama. You see, it's very simple, Hastings. Ordinarily, a woman will accuse anyone in the world except her husband. She will stick to her belief in him through thick and thin.
Well, this other woman complicates matters.
But you mean affection may turn to hate under the stimulus of jealousy?
Exactly.
Why then come to me? To have our suspicions proved wrong? Or to have them proved right? In a town like this, Hastings, woe betide any husband who buys a tin of wheat killer.
Probably only one place to buy something like that.
And then if his wife suffers from gastritis and is inclined to be imaginative, the fat is in the flames, I think. Monsieur Bengali chooses for dalliance his receptionist, Hastings. He chooses unwisely. It is a little too close to home.
Domestic quarters on one side, surgery on the other. What is that, Poirot? Sounds like someone crying.
In here, Hastings.
Yes?
We wish to see Mrs. Bengali.
You can't. She's dead.
Dead?
Not an hour ago. Upstairs, cold.
Of what did she die?
Are you foreign?
Belgian.
The whole world's gone mad today.
What happened?
It's not my place to say anything, and I'm not going to. But everybody knows.
Indeed.
Didn't I see the master with my own eyes, standing just near the shelf with a weed killer this very evening? And didn't he jump when he turned round and saw me a-watching of him? And then Mrs. Gruel there on the table, ready. Not a bite more food passes my lips while I'm in this house. Not if I dies for it. Oh my God, it's him. You'll have to go.
Where does the doctor who attended your mistress live?
Dr. Adams, at the other end of the high street.
Who is it, Jessie?
It's nobody, sir. It's just some men.
I'm very sorry to hear of your tragic loss, Monsieur Bengali. Thank you.
We'll come back some other time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, mademoiselle. We should have come with her yesterday, Hastings. An imbecile, a criminal imbecile, that's what I have been. Oh, I boast about my little grey cells, and now I have lost a human life. A life that came to me to be saved.
Damned nonsense. Damned nonsense, every word of it. Was I or was I not in attendance in this case?
Indeed.
Did I or did I not say the first day I went to see Mrs. Bengali, gastritis? Yes? Did I ever waver from that diagnosis? No, I did not.
But it is undoubtedly...
This town is a hotbed of gossip. A lot of scandal-mongering old women get together and invent God knows what.
But the fact remains,
They read these scurrilous rags of newspapers and nothing will suit them better but that someone from their town should be poisoned too.
But Madame Bengali...
Why should anyone want to poison her?
Dr. Adams, will you please listen to me?
Why? I'm telling you.
It was yesterday that Madame Bengali came to London in order to consult me, She believes she was being poisoned.
Never.
Hastings, do you hear that? Now I am a liar, huh? Dr. Adams, please, allow me. Madame Pengelly believed the husband was the poisoner.
Rubbish. I know Edward Pengelly wouldn't poison his grandmother's dog.
But it is not the dog of Madame Pengelly's grandmother that is being poisoned. Madame Pengelly believed that the husband had fallen in love with his receptionist.
Fallen in love?
Yes.
Edward Pengelly isn't the sort of man to fall in love. We played golf together. Never been in love in his life. Damn fine dentist, too. I'll be blunt with you, Mr. Poirot. We in Porgarwith don't need you outsiders coming in spreading your tittle-tattle.
All I am trying to tell you, Monsieur le Docteur, is what Madame Pengelly thought.
Well, if she thought that, she must have gone mad. She should have come to see me. I'd have told her.
And had all her fears ridiculed?
Ridiculed? Certainly not. I've got an open mind, I hope.
He is as obstinate as a pig, that one. He says it is gastritis, therefore it is gastritis.
Did I waver from that diagnosis? Never.
A doctor who lacks doubt is not a doctor. He's an executioner. Poor Madame Pengelly, surrounded by such closed minds. We owe it to her, Hastings, to unmask her murderer.
Well, let's meet the yellow-haired hussy, eh?
What is this hussy, Hastings?
Means the sort of girl who's sort of no better than she ought to be, kind of thing.
No better than...
That's it.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Oh, right. I'm the second cousin of, no. Oh, good morning. Look here, I've got a toothache. Oh, it
There's
really...
been a bereavement. Mr. Pengelly isn't in the surgery today.
Ah, right. Well, I'd better come back some other time, shall I?
It is all right. I will look after him. Come along, Hastings.
What? Oh, right. I'll come back next week then. What a stunner, Poirot.
You must not excite yourself, Hastings. It is charming, madam.
I hope you find us interesting enough.
Indeed I do.
Miss Stanton, dear, gentlemen to see you.
are you?
Hercule Poirot. And you?
Jacob Radnor.
Oh, poor Auntie. Of course it was all nonsense, her thinking Uncle Edward was poisoning her. It's terribly sad. I've been wishing all morning I'd been kinder and more patient.
These regrets are too common, mademoiselle. But one must move on.
I know, but I've got a sharp temper. After all, it was only silliness on Auntie's part.
You stood a great deal, Frida. What was the actual cause of your disagreement, mademoiselle?
Look, I'll be running along. I'll see you this evening, eh? Goodbye, gentlemen.
Thank you. You are fiancé to Monsieur Radnor. Is that not so?
As a matter of fact, yes. How did you know?
Well, one does not have to be the greatest detective in the world to notice it.
Oh, I see. That was the whole trouble, actually. With Auntie.
She did not approve of the match for you.
It wasn't that so much. But you see...
Yes.
It seems rather a horrid thing to say about her now. Now she's dead. But you'll never understand unless I tell you. Well, Auntie was... She was absolutely infatuated with Jacob.
Jacob? Jacob Radnor, you mean?
Yes. Yes, I know. She was over 50, and he's not 30 yet. But there it was. She was silly about him.
I can see it would have made things dash difficult.
Well, I just had to tell her in the end. I had to say, it was me Jacob was after. She carried on most dreadfully. She wouldn't believe a word of it, and was so rude and insulting. Lost my temper, I'm afraid. I wish I hadn't.
And so you left?
Yes.
So I should jolly well think.
Why, thank you very much, Miss Stanton. You've been most helpful.
I hope I've put your mind at rest, that's all.
Indeed. Mind at rest, Hastings.
Well, it all seemed quite,
You know?
Well, I'm surprised she had gastritis.
Comment?
But she's going to run around after chaps half her age.
Mr. Poirot?
Ah, hello there, Monsieur Radnor.
I wonder if I might have a word with you. I can pretty well guess what Frida has been telling you.
Indeed?
It was all really unfortunate. At first I was quite pleased. I imagined the old woman was helping things along with Frida. And then it turned out, well, the whole thing was absurd and extremely unpleasant. This is my little place.
Or is this your shop?
It's not bad, is it? After you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Oh, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Radnor.
It's all right, Mr. Newsom. These gentlemen are with me. You can go and have your dinner if you like.
Thank you, sir.
Well, this is most impressive, Monsieur Radnor.
We're trying to liven Paul Garwith up a bit. Fashions, better quality.
When are you and Mademoiselle Stanton going to get married?
Soon, I hope. Look, Mr. Poirot, can I speak freely?
Of course.
I'm going to be candid with you.
Excellent.
I know a bit more than Frida does, you see.
Indeed.
She believes her uncle to be innocent. And you don't. I'm not so sure as all that. I can tell you one thing, though. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about what I do know. Let sleeping dogs lie. I don't want my wife's uncle tried and hanged for murder.
Why do you tell me this, monsieur?
Because I've heard of you. And I know you're a clever man. It's quite possible you might ferret out a case against him. But I put it to you. What good is that? The poor woman is past help, isn't she? And she'd be the last person to want a scandal.
You are probably right. So you want me to hush it up?
Well, I admit I'm being selfish about it. I'm building up a good little business here. You don't know what these small towns are like.
Most of us are selfish, Monsieur Renard. Not all of us admit it so freely. Yes, I will do what you ask, but I tell you frankly, you will not succeed in hushing it up.
Why not?
Vox populi, Monsieur Renard, that is why. The voice of the people.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who shall change our vile body, that it may be like unto his glorious body, according to the mighty working.
I suppose we can accept this rather extraordinary story about Radnor and Mrs. Pengelly.
But yes,
Our Father,
Must have been dashed embarrassing for him.
perhaps.
thy kingdom come.
Or perhaps he found it a little flattering, huh?
Flattering. She was old enough to be his mother.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Well, almost.
Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Madame Pengelly was an estimable and charming lady.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. If only I'd listened to her.
I assumed it was some minor digestive disorder.
Terrible business. Sandwich, Captain Hastings. Thank you. Terrible business.
Gastritis. Gastritis, pure and simple.
If you don't mind, Mr. Pengelly, I'd like to read the will. I have to get back to the office before midday.
Yes, yes. By all means. There are no secrets.
It's quite straightforward, really. After the usual preamble, Mrs. Pengelly leaves £2,000 in trust for her niece, Miss Frida Stanton, until she's 40. The residue of her estate, which amounts to some £20,000 in government bonds, she leaves to her husband, Edward Pengelly. That's all.
Excuse us.
Thank you. I think I should take her home.
It is all very interesting, is it not, Hastings?
Interesting. Seems to be rather sordid and unpleasant. Hardly seems any mystery about it.
I agree. There is no mystery whatever.
Pengelly had 3 motives for murder. Money, he was in love with his assistant. Mrs. Pengelly was apparently in love with Radnor. Well, I must say I find that pretty hard to believe.
Ah, you admire les femmes. You prostrate yourself before all who are good looking. Look how you are struck all over Paris by that yellow-haired Nazi.
Quite untrue.
But psychologically, you know nothing whatever about them.
Oh, well, there you are. You see, that just shows. Women are always saying I understand them rather too well.
Really, Hastings? I should like to hear them say so myself. No, mon ami. You listen to Poirot, and you shall learn. In the autumn of a woman's life, Hastings, there comes always one mad moment when she longs for romance, for adventure before it is too late, even if she is the wife of a respectable dentist in a country town.
And you think
That a clever man might take advantage of such a moment?
I'd hardly call Pengelly so clever. He seems to have got the whole town talking.
You know, Hastings, what I find curious is that the only 2 men who know anything about the case, they both want to hush it up.
What, Radnor and the doctor, you mean? I don't see what that's got to do with it.
Well, before your bank holiday in August, Hastings, we shall see Monsieur Pengelly in the dock.
Good thing, too.
And it will be our job to save him from the gallows.
And a tail.
2 yins and yang. Right. It's number 15. I don't understand this. You sure you're thinking about Poirot? His hexagrams come out as GN.
What's that mean?
Modesty. Superior man carries things through without vanity.
Doesn't sound like Mr. Poirot.
What are you doing, Hastings?
The I Ching, actually.
The I
Ching. It's an ancient Chinese oracle.
We were foretelling your future.
Most amusing.
Your hexagram comes out as modesty.
Oh? That is most apt. Well, well.
Yes, but it's the lines that are important. You see, your second line says, 10 pairs of tortoises cannot oppose him. The man in the scarlet knee bands is coming.
Tortoises? Knee bands?
Well, you see, the tortoise was considered a magical animal. It means you're going to be so successful that not even magic can stop you.
Hastings, I have had enough of this nonsense. I can foretell the future better than any Chinese oracle, as you will see if you look in this newspaper.
Hitler's speech, full text?
Further down the page.
A Cornish mystery. Mrs. Pengelly exhumed.
How long did I say, Hastings?
Say?
I said, did I not, that we should see Monsieur Pengelly in the dock.
Before August Bank Holiday.
And when is the August Bank Holiday, Hastings?
2 weeks on Monday.
Précisément.
He's done nothing.
Now.
No, you're wrong. People tell lies. They tell terrible lies. He's innocent, I tell you. He's innocent.
Gossip in Pergawith became intense when Edward Pengelly announced his engagement to his 25-year-old receptionist, Miss Edwina Marks, 3 weeks ago. What did I tell you, Hastings? The voice of the people. Hastings? Have you finished your meditation? Hastings?
And what was the reason for your visit?
No particular reason. I often dropped in to see them. We were friends.
Did you see Mrs. Pengelly on this occasion?
No, she was in bed, I was told. She had her digestive trouble again.
She had this digestive trouble quite regularly.
Not regularly, no. But she'd been suffering for some time with it.
You saw the accused?
Yes.
What was he doing?
He was in the kitchen preparing some gruel to take up to his wife.
Now, what I want you to tell the court is exactly what met your eyes when you went through that door into the kitchen.
Well, I saw Mr. Pengelly. He had his back to me. He was putting a tin up on a shelf. There was a tray with a bowl of gruel on it on the kitchen table.
One moment, Mr. Radner. This tin that Mr. Pengelly was replacing,
Can you tell us what was in it?
No.
Can you describe it to us?
It was a bit bigger than a cocoa tin. It was yellow with black printing on it, or perhaps dark blue.
Could we see Exhibit D, please? This tin, Mr. Radnor.
Yes.
Case to myself. Was your chief inspector?
We were on this case long before you were. Good hand.
I am glad.
Madame Pengelly came to me because she thought she was being poisoned. She was right.
Poirot said Pengelly would be in the dock before August Bank holiday.
So what are you here for?
To rescue him.
To do it, the weed killer. He had the opportunity to do it. He lived in the same house and prepared some of her meals. He had the motive to do it.
The yellow-haired hussy who has to be no better than she was, huh? And yet, Inspector, he did not do it. I can name 6 people who had the motive to kill Madame Pengelly. What about Mademoiselle Stanton, for instance?
She inherits under her aunt's will.
Don't spoil it, Poirot. There's a little holiday for me. It's an open and shut case. Everyone knows Pengelly did it.
Everyone does not use the grey cells, I think.
Do you think I should talk to the niece again?
Certainly. The symptoms of gastritis are identical to the symptoms of arsenic poisoning.
That is not what the pathologist from the Home Office said, Dr. Adams.
No. I'm telling you. The symptoms of gastritis are identical to the symptoms of arsenic poisoning. That's why I made the diagnosis that I did.
I don't see what's going to save him.
Poirot will save him. With the help of the Vox Populi, of course.
Well, the Vox Populi seems certain Pengelly did it, if you ask me.
Precisement. You have now grasped the nub of the matter. Ah, Monsieur Radnor.
Hello. Captain Hastings? This is a sad business. Trial, yes. I just think it is. Do you see any chance of him getting off?
Well, he has reserved his defense and he may have something up his sleeve, as you English say. Monsieur Radnor, would you care to join Captain Hastings and me for a drink at the hotel?
Well, thank you.
Then pleased to join us, huh? We can go to Monsieur Radnor, where we can discuss the intricacies of this case now.
Splendid.
Please, sit down, Monsieur Radnor.
Thank you.
Hastings, be so kind as to offer our friends something to drink.
Sherry?
Please.
Business is good, Mr. Radnor.
Excellent, thank you, yes. I've taken over the shop next door to add to mine.
Eh bien, it is Jacob, n'est-ce pas?
I'm sorry?
Jacob Radnor?
Yes.
Jacob Radnor? Of 21 4th Street, yes?
What are you doing?
Captain Hastings and I are very experienced, Monsieur Radnor, in matters of this kind. And we both feel that our friend, Monsieur Pengelly, has one loophole of escape.
Loophole? What loophole has he got?
That you should sign
confession that you murdered Madame Pengele.
You must be mad.
No, my friend, I am not mad. Madame Pengele was a lady very well-to-do. But the small allowance she made to her niece was not sufficient for your ambitious schemes. No. You must get rid of both her and her husband. And then all the money would go to Mademoiselle Stanton, no? You yourself decide to murder Madame Pengele and let her husband hang for the crime.
I'm not going to stay here listening to this. You've got no right to keep me here.
Nevertheless, you will stay. You set about your task very cleverly, Monsieur Radnor. You made love to that plain, middle-aged woman. You implanted into her mind doubts about the fidelity of her husband. You introduced arsenic into her food, being very careful never to do so while her husband was away. You were in the house while her husband was preparing the gruel for his wife, and you introduced the fatal dose. The rest is easy.
Very interesting. Very ingenious. But why do you tell me this?
Because, Monsieur Radnor, I represent... No, not the law. I represent... Madame Pengele. And it is for her sake that I'm going to give you the chance to escape.
Now look.
You sign that piece of paper, and I will give you 24 hours start, Monsieur Radnor. 24 hours before I place this matter into the hands of the police.
You can't get away, Radnor. Look out of that window. Those two men have orders not to lose sight of you.
Damn you.
You've only got one chance, Radnor.
What guarantee have I got?
None. But you will surely hang if you do not sign.
All right. Shall I give them the signal, Poirot, to let him pass?
Certainement. You have 24 hours, Monsieur Radnor.
I'll get back at you, Poirot. One day.
I think not, my friend. In 2 days, you will be in the prison cell.
I'm not sure we should have let him go, you know, Poirot. You're letting a dangerous criminal escape out of sheer sentiment.
No, Hastings. That was not sentiment. That was realism. We have no shadow of proof against him. The only chance was to frighten him into confession. Hastings, those two men of yours, who are they?
I haven't the foggiest idea. I just noticed them standing there when we came in.
Well, that is sheer brilliance.
Oh. Well,
Your peculiar Oriental practices, which I tease you about, are obviously working wonders on your gray cells.
maybe it's the rice.
I hope not, Hastings.
Where are we going?
To place this into the hands of the proper authorities.
But that's not for 24 hours.
Hastings, did you really believe that I would let a cold-blooded murderer get off Scottish free?
Oh, no, but
Hastings, I do not understand you. You object if I let him off. You object if I do not let him off.
every day I see it, sir. I see his hand hovering over the Mrs. Gruel, sir.
Whose hand?
Well, his, sir. The master's, sir.
And was there something in that hand, Miss Dawlish?
Yes, sir. There was, sir. Weed killer, sir.
When you say weed killer, Miss Dawlish,
This is most extraordinary. Have you notified the police? No, we thought it would come better from you. Good. Meanwhile, I'll ask that the trial is at least adjourned. There is just one thing. We did promise Mr. Radner that we'd give him a 24-hour start.
My lord, I put to the court that not only clearly have absolute but I do not.
I'll get many of them in, Franklin. If Edward Pengelly had really murdered his wife Hastings, guilt would have made him sensitive to what people would say. If he announced his engagement to Mademoiselle Marx, Mademoiselle Hastings, the guilty person, would have waited and quietly slipped out of Cornwall forever before doing such a thing.
Well, there's Jack. I don't know what you're going to tell him.
Nothing at all, Hastings. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. He will learn soon enough that his open and shut case has the broken hinges.
Poirot, come and try one of these.
My dear Jack.
Poirot, Hastings. Sure off Miss Lee's when I get back to London. You still poking about in line murder?
No, Chief Inspector. Captain Hastings and I are retiring from the field.
Oh? Why?
Well, sometimes it is braver to admit defeat than to battle on hope of success against the superior forces.
Oh, yes. So Pengelly's going to swing in spite of all your efforts.
If we are to catch the next train, we must tear ourselves away. Captain Hastings is going to treat me to dinner at the most excellent restaurant he has discovered, which serves the Indian food. It is to this food that Captain Hastings attributes the improvement to his dressers.
Indian? What, these hot curries and things?
Yes?
Rather you than me, Poirot.
Well, au revoir, Inspector. Make haste, my friend. I do not wish to be visible when Inspector Japp discovers he has to chase after Monsieur Radner.
Too late.
Sir, the inspector says, can you come, please, sir? The trial's been adjourned.
Adjourned?
Oh, Mr. Radner's confessed, sir.
Confessed?
To the murder. He confessed to that French gent. In writing.
Poirot!
Mr. Davenheim's back, madam.
Thank you, Walter. I won't be needing the car over the weekend.
Thank you, Mother. After all. I don't know why you agreed to see him anyway. You keep saying how much you detest the man.
It wasn't quite that easy. He's a shark and he's very slippery. He's angling for a directorship at the bank. Has been for months now.
But you'd sooner die. Gerald Lowen, a seat on your own bank.
Oh, he wants to make life as uncomfortable for me as he can, and that would give him just the power base to set about it. Unfortunately, he does hold a bit of a trump card this time. 5% stake in Cape Gold, which he knows we're desperate to get hold of. Puts him in a rather strong bargaining position, I'm afraid. All right.
Yes, I'm fine.
Well, if he's on the 4:45, he'll be here pretty shortly. I really ought to go through 1 or 2 of these papers before he gets here. I'm sorry about all this. I think I'll take a wander into the village. Loan will just be getting in. I can meet him off the train.
Right.
Anyway, spot of fresh air will do me good.
Matthew.
When it vanished, there was the secret. It baffled even Poirot for a full 10 seconds. The key, of course, lies in the costume of the girl. Inside, there is sewn a network of very fine steel wires. Well, the human beings are made of flesh and blood, no? To make them vanish into the air? C'est impossible.
You think so? I take it you haven't heard, then, about the strange business of Mr. Matthew Davenheim.
We are talking about Monsieur Davenheim of Davenheim and Samrock.
Ah, the big banking firm.
Of which Matthew Davenheim was the senior partner, and a very wealthy man too, if his house is anything to go by.
Incidentally, my dear Chief Inspector, you will have a little something to warm you before you leave.
Well, seeing as I'm not on duty. Yes, it's a rare old puzzle, all told. Friday afternoon, he told his wife he was off to the village to post some letters. Walks out the front gate, hasn't been seen or heard of since.
And at what time precisely did Monsieur Davenheim leave?
We gather around 4:40. He was expecting a business colleague to arrive by train that afternoon to talk over some financial deal or other. A Mr. Gerald Lowen.
A gentleman to see Mr. Davenheim, madam.
Gerald Lowen. How do you do?
Mr. Lowen. You drove here, then? I didn't take a car?
No, I came by train, but we were a little early, so I thought I'd walk up from the station.
Oh, but my husband was walking down to meet you. How maddening. You must have passed each other in the lane.
I don't think so.
Oh, but you must have. He left here not 5 minutes...
Mrs. Davenheim, I couldn't possibly have passed your husband. The fact is, I didn't pass anybody. There wasn't another soul in the lane all the way.
Please make yourself comfortable in here. I'm sure he won't be very long.
Good.
Mrs. Davenheim showed Lowen into her husband's study, and there he waited. And waited. And waited. Well, over an hour goes by. Still, Davenheim doesn't return. Gerald Lowen, his patience exhausted, takes his leave.
This is the way your husband treats important business clients, is it?
But I'm quite at a loss. I'm so sorry.
Yes. I'm very sorry too, Mrs. Davenheim. Very sorry indeed.
Inquiries are made throughout the village.
Police are out
Nothing.
searching the grounds. They've searched everywhere. They find nothing. I don't know who else to turn.
All in intents and purposes, Matthew Davenheim has vanished off the face of the earth. It seems everyone saw Lowen. Nobody saw Davenheim.
Lowen? Why does that name ring a bell?
Certainement. It is most obscure, my dear Chief Inspector. Which gives me the great hopes of solving it.
I'm afraid I can't see it myself.
But I do not see, mon ami. I shut my eyes and I think. One must always seek the truth from within.
If you've told me that once, you've told me 1,000 times. All right then, Poirot. Here's a challenge for you. A fiver of my money that says you can't solve this little mystery without leaving the house. We'll give you 7 days. Of course, if it's beyond even your magical powers.
Eh bien, 7 days, huh? Provided the facts are placed before me and that you will allow Hastings here to furnish me with such information as I require, the solution it becomes inevitable. I accept.
Good night, Poirot. Thanks for the drink. Like robbing a baby.
That's the way to walk to the village, sir. About 5 minutes on foot.
During which time he must have passed Lowen coming from the station. Can I just ask, what's down there?
That takes you right into Brooklyn, the big motor racing venue. A little way down there is a boating lake. Now, we've checked with the keeper. He swears Davenheim never passed it up.
Captain Hastings, Chief Inspector.
I beg your pardon, sir?
What colour were they, if you can remember?
Mr. Lowen's trousers, sir.
Well, I know it's a rather odd question, but a rather odd person would like to know.
Kind of a light colour, I suppose you'd say. Light grey. Very smartly turned out it was, apart from that stupid moustache.
It goes back a long way, this rivalry between them. Lowen lost out to my husband in a big deal over some shipping company shares. Poor man was nearly wiped out. That was a few years ago now. He's never stopped hounding Matthew ever since. I believe he came here to barter some South African stock or something in exchange for a position on the bank.
Did a lot of business in South Africa, did he, your husband?
He was over in Johannesburg all last winter. Must have been 3 months. He brought me back the most wonderful diamond earrings. He always brought me back jewellery of one kind or another, whenever he went away. Do you believe in a sixth sense, Chief Inspector? I had it the day my mother died. I had it again on Friday. All day, the certain knowledge that something like this was going to happen. And now it has, hasn't it?
I wonder if I might have a word now with your maid.
I think I might have a word now with your mistress. Chief Inspector, Captain Hastings.
Surprised to see you still here, Mr. Poirot. I thought you'd be out on the Davenheim case.
Well, Miss Lemon, the Chief Inspector Jacques has bet me £5 that I cannot solve this mystery without leaving my apartment. And I accept his bet.
Oh, are you sure that was wise?
Perhaps not, Miss Lemon. On reflection, £10 would be a much rounder sum.
beast, Inspector. I ain't got time to tell that all again.
No, quite. I can see you're a very busy man, Mr. Merritt.
Boatman's work's never done.
Yes. On Friday afternoon, Mr. Merritt.
I remember it all plain enough. Friday afternoon's one of my busiest times. I remember looking at my watch. That said 4:45. A couple of vagrants come by. Then this girl on a bike. One of them was blind. Ugly-looking pair, all told. Looked as if they'd been drinking. That were all that afternoon. There weren't no one else come by. I'd remember, wouldn't I?
Yes. Well, I'd better be getting along. Wouldn't want to keep you from all your work, Mr. Merritt.
Don't you worry about that. As soon as that paint's dry on that bench, I'll be right up and giving that a Senko.
Ah, light grey, you say, Hastings. That may be significant.
I'd still like to know what the colour of Lowen's trousers has got to do with anything.
Surely that is obvious, Hastings. Monsieur Lowen says that he did not pass Monsieur Davenheim in the lane. Oui? Now, is he lying, Hastings? Or did he in fact kill Monsieur Davenheim? A messy scuffle in a country road, the disposal of a body in a muddy field, and still he manages to turn up at the house minutes later, so immaculately dressed.
Ah. Seemed rather trivial.
No, Hastings. Nothing is trivial in the matter of murder. I commend also for your attention the fact that before he leaves the room, Monsieur Davenheim puts onto the gramophone a record of the 1812 Overture.
Well, that was highly significant too, was it?
Well, we may as yet be on the wrong track, but at least it is suggestive.
Track? That was it. Gerald Lowen.
Comment?
Gerald Lowen. Races a couple of Bugattis. Just beginning to make a name for himself on the circuits. I bet it's the same chap.
Ah, the racing of the cars, eh? Round and around in the circles. Never will I understand the passion for such a pointless pastime.
You've got to experience it, Poirot. The sheer exhilaration. Flying round by the seat of your pants.
Yes, well, Hastings, perhaps you should try cleaning them first.
All right, lads, fan out. Keep your eyes open.
Poirot, you can't stand being cooped up here on your own, away from all the action.
Miss Lemani becomes denser by the minute. If his body had been discovered in the lake, eh bien, a simple murder problem or an intriguing suicide. But his clothes and no Monsieur Davenheim. We are dealing here, Miss Lemon, with a body of evidence requiring the most skillful dissection.
Well, in that case, why don't you call off this stupid bet and get out there ferreting for yourself?
Get out there ferreting, Miss Lemon. We are not hunting the jackrabbits. This is a delicate exercise in the skill of... Miss Lemon, the door, if you please.
Mr. Poirot.
Morning, sir. I've got a pair of Mr. Poirot.
No. Poirot. It is pronounced Poirot.
I beg your pardon, Governor. I've got a Poirot with Mr. Poirot.
I heard nothing from the Commander Wallace.
He promised me faithfully he was going to clear it with you first. It's just that he had to dash away to Scotland for a few days and there's no one else could look after him. Anyway, be a bit of extra company for you as you're stuck inside the office for a week. You do like birds, don't you, Mr. Poirot?
Miss Lemon, small animals have no part to play in the home life of a private detective from Belgium.
Hello?
Except, of course, as a source of nourishment.
Come back into the paddock next time round. You're interested in the car?
I'll say, never seen a Bugatti fly like that before.
Best time we've ever done.
Really?
Yes, we can meet him by the shed.
So you altered the fuel system?
Oh yeah, and we took out the dual belt drive 224 as well. Oh, mind your back, sir.
So you raised the compression ratio?
Oh yes, uprated the supercharger, sir.
Brilliant. Bet you get a fantastic HP for your rev rate.
This is the gentleman who's interested in the car.
Captain Hastings, you're Gerald Lowen.
Hastings? Well, you better take it for a spin.
Really? That's terribly kind of you. Oh, you sure?
Well, do you want to get the whole picture?
Well, of course. Mr. Lowen.
Competitors are reminded that to assist the timekeepers, correct numbers are to be displayed during practice.
I'm sorry to trouble you, Mr. Lowen, but I'm from Scotland Yard. I wonder if you wouldn't mind answering big questions. Colonel Brighton, Mr. Lowen. This is the gentleman I was telling you about. Who's interested in buying the car? Brighton. Hastings. Hey, you! Get out of that damn car!
Captain Hastings.
Chief Inspector.
I think the police have had quite enough of my time, Chief Inspector. Just one moment, please, Mr. Lowen. How many more times do you want me to tell you? I didn't pass Davenheim in that lane. Perhaps you fell down a rabbit hole. And good riddance.
I gather he'd given you a bit of a hiding on the markets once or twice, Mr. Lowen.
Scored a few major coups at your personal expense.
Davenheim's wealth was accumulated at many people's expense. I don't imagine I'm the only financier in the city who bore him a grudge. Well, you know what it's like.
Oh? What is it like, Mr. Lowen? Dog eat dog in the city? High-powered money men going for each other's throats?
Look, if you're suggesting that I killed Davenheim and then tossed his damn clothes away into that lake...
Clothes in the lake, Mr. Lowen? I don't think we've officially announced that yet.
Must have heard it on the exchange. Good God, you don't think you can keep a thing like that secret, surely?
Thank you, Mr. Lowen. Good day.
He sounds quite unbearably vain, this man Hastings.
How did he know about the clothes in the lake?
In the city, they would know what we have for breakfast if it was important to the share prices.
Where does that leave us, then? You think Davenheim's been kidnapped?
Where is the ransom note? Or the demand? A murder, then? Where is the corpse? And what sort of murder is it? Where the killer removes the clothes of his victim and throws them into the lake.
Well, those two vagrants could have attacked him, robbed him of his clothes, then, panicking in case the clothes identified them as the man's killer, tossed them into the water and made a run for it. Well, the boatman said he saw nothing. Then he spends most of his time asleep anyway.
Bravo, Hastings. You begin to use your little grey cells, huh? Of course, your reasoning is fallacious in every respect. Your common sneak thieves are very rarely the murderers, Hastings. And unless also he is a member of the Magic Circle and has constructed a secret trapdoor somewhere in the lane, how has he made the body disappear? And please, do not fraternize with that creature. I am still training him.
It's only a parrot.
I was talking to the parrot.
Oh, Moneybags is still missing it. I think he's in Rio by now.
Since Friday. Everything had gone, including the gems.
The gems?
All those expensive jewels he kept bringing back. Cleaned out the lot.
Ah, things are now moving in a very definite direction. You cannot fail to see the thread. All the same, there are still certain litmus tests to be carried out before we can be absolutely sure.
Where are you going?
Oui.
Unless, of course, you've changed your mind.
Certainly not. A wager is a wager. Hastings, you are not busy this afternoon?
Well,
I want you to help me in a little experiment.
Well, I don't know why we're all standing around here talking while he's out there going scot-free.
Well, we have questioned Mr. Lowen, madam, but at the moment we don't actually have any.
Would you mind awfully if I went to get a glass of water?
Oh, please,
No, I'll go myself.
Well, the man was determined to ruin my husband, we know that. And he was on his own, right there in the study for well over an hour.
We don't know for sure it was broken into on Friday afternoon.
I locked it up myself, Chief Inspector, just as Matthew was returning home. We couldn't have been burgled since then. Why haven't any of the doors or windows been forced open? It can only have been done by someone who's inside the house. It can only have been done by Gerald Lowen.
Conducting a little experiment that, It's a wonder Jab didn't lock me up for breaking and entering.
But Hastings, you performed magnificently.
Well, I don't see what it proves. Except you need a strong hand to get that thing open. That isn't exactly a weakling.
Our old friend Monsieur Lowen, huh? He has suffered so badly at the hands of Monsieur Davenheim that he vows to exact his revenge on the demon banker. So first he kills his adversary, and then he turns up at the house in order to ransack the safe and make off with the family jewels, huh?
Oh, it's the only explanation that fits.
Like the round hole into the square peg. The opening of the safe door, Hastings. How did he force open such a lock without being overheard? As you yourself so expertly demonstrated, it is quite possible.
Well, you've only got 3 days to go. This is quite tasty.
recipe of my own, Hastings. Nut husks, birdseed, and the ground cuttlefish.
What do you think, then? Is Davenheim dead, or what?
I think, Hastings, that there is much more to the disappearance of Monsieur Davenheim than at first appears. But you tell me, mon ami, you are my eyes and ears. What is our next move?
And the final meeting of an exciting season brings out the fastest of the speed cars. With the biggest thrills of the day during the big race, the Gold Star Handicap over a distance of 20 miles. A keen crowd of enthusiastic spectators takes advantage of the unusually mild autumn weather to rally at the famous track. The drivers go round and round and come out here, or at least this one does. Rapid speed the crowd have come to see, and General Lowen, number 3, obliges.
Beer's Bugatti there on the inside like nobody's business. Man's certainly got a ruthless streak in him and no mistake.
How ruthless remains to be seen. We've had him under close surveillance for 4 days now, hoping he might point us towards a body. All he's pointed us towards so far are cartels and carburettors.
Blimey! Old Shuttleworth's got some juice in that Alfa Romeo. Must be averaging 1/4 of the east. Sorry, Jack?
Just thinking aloud.
For 3 months, same game, lifting wallets in the crowd.
Looks like mine was the first of the day. Hello. Well now. How very interesting.
What is it?
Bad moment, I hope.
Believe me, my dear Chief Inspector Jacques, if you had caught me at a bad moment, I should certainly have told you.
Just thought you'd like to hear the news. We found the signet ring of Matthew Davenheim. What's the matter then, Kellett? 3 months inside last time not enough for you? Get homesick for prison, did we? See the charming house guests we get here? They never learn of course, type. Must have an appetite for prison food. I'll ask you once more, Kellett. Where did you get this ring? The wrong answer, and your next port of call could be the gallows, laddie.
Well, I was with me mate, Frankie, when I came out, you know. And I was going down the racetrack.
Damn remains.
Hey, you want to be careful on that bike, miss?
I come back on me own about 7 o'clock. I did a little bit of a drink, you know. So I sits down by the side of the road for a little rest. And I was just about dozing off when I heard this sound of something dropping into the leaves by the side. That's when I saw it.
So this is his story?
Word for word. Someone had thrown the ring over the hedge. I looks up and sees this geezer walking away. Knobby gent, light grey suit and a Ponzi moustache.
So tell me, my dear Chief Inspector, do you not find it the most remarkable coincidence that the man who stole your wallet should also turn out to be the most important witness in the case of Monsieur Davenheim?
Rather an unfortunate coincidence from his point of view.
Yes, but sometimes the most simple coincidence is not all that she appears. You do follow my train of reasoning?
No.
Good. And since there is at stake £5, you would not wish me to elaborate further.
And of course he denies all knowledge. Still, we're planning to test Kellett's story with an identity parade. It can't be ruled out that he's telling the truth.
No, but I find it improbable that having removed the ring from off the finger of his victim, Monsieur Lowen should suddenly decide to toss it away into the ditch. Of course,
One has to ask her, why bother to remove the ring at all?
Valuable piece of merchandise.
Well, not easy to pawn, no, surely. Far too easy to recognise.
Well, that's probably why he took it off. What is it, Poirot? Don't tell me you've sorted it all out.
Perhaps. But first, I will need the answer to 2 questions. What was in the bathroom cabinet of Monsieur Davenheim on the day that he disappeared? And did he and his wife sleep together? Or in the separate bed chambers?
A gentleman to see you, madam.
I'm most dreadfully sorry to trouble you again, Mrs. Davenheim.
Yes, Captain Hastings. Oh, Mr. Poirot. That's a devil of a day out there. You can hardly see your hand in front of your face.
How true, Miss Lemon. There are days when none of us can see the hand in front of her face, when even Hercule Poirot cannot see what is staring plainly at me between ears.
I think you've lost me again.
Mais certainement, Miss Lemon. It is very easy to lose a person. Sometimes because you do not know who it is you are trying to find. Analysis and synthesis, Miss Lemon. There lies the key to the art of deduction. To strip apart the evidence, detail by detail, to its barest essentials, until miraculously all the pieces, they just fall into place, and we have the complete picture of everything that happened. Hastings, what news do you have for me? The mystery it is solved, yes?
You know, Poirot, I sometimes wonder if you don't set me these little tasks just to find out how much embarrassment I can take in any one day.
The facts, Hastings, this is of critical importance.
Charlotte and Matthew Davenheim have occupied separate bedrooms since the spring.
Ah, and it is now the middle of October. Bon. And the bathroom cabinet?
You sure you want to hear all this?
Hastings, do you think I play the games?
2 toothbrushes, 1 hairbrush, 1 pot of skin cream, 1 bottle of liver pills, 1 tube of toothpaste, 1 shaving brush, 1 packet of razor blades, 1 bottle of sleeping pills, 1 nasal spray, 1 bottle of eye drops.
Thank you, Hastings. I have heard enough.
There's another 2 pages.
The evidence, it is complete. Now, Hastings, Miss Lemon, I trust you have no monies deposited in the bank of Davenheim and Summer?
None.
No, nor me. Why?
Because I should advise you to withdraw it all, mon ami, before it is too late.
You think there's trouble looming?
I expect a big crash within the next few days, Miss Lemon, perhaps sooner. So, if you please, a note to the Chief Inspector Chap. Advise you to withdraw any monies deposited with the firm in question. Still, he will not comprehend.
I'm not sure I comprehend.
Hastings, as I told you at the start, once all the facts were placed before me, the solution, it becomes inevitable.
All right. How did you know? Or are you going to tell me it was all done with mirrors?
You will permit me, my dear Chief Inspector, 1 moment longer of the suspense. I have, as I promised, solved this mystery without leaving my apartment.
Well, so you say, but I'm still pretty much in the dark.
Very well. I will simply draw your attention to 3 details which, taken together, are really quite conclusive. 1. What is significant about the period of time that Monsieur Davenheim spent during the winter in Johannesburg? 2. Why had he and his wife not been sleeping together in the same bedchamber from that moment on? And 3. What was in the bathroom cabinet belonging to Monsieur Davenheim which should never have been there?
I give up.
I give up.
Chief Inspector, this afternoon you are staging the identity parade for the scoundrel Gellett to point out Monsieur Lowen. I think you will find the results really, yes, quite surprising. You will not object if I leave the confines of my apartment to witness the conclusion of our wager.
All right, Sergeant. In your own time, if you would, now.
This is him. He threw the ring into the ditch.
Filthy little liar! You killed Davenheim! I know you're gonna swear you grubby, filthy little chick! Take it away!
So now, what do you make of that, Poirot? I'd say Lowen's as good as shopped himself.
On the contrary, my dear Chief Inspector, a mere moment of the hot-headed rage. Monsieur Gerald Lowen could not be more innocent in this whole bizarre affair.
Couldn't he? Well, then perhaps it's about time you explain to us what the hell is going on.
This is Charlotte Davenheim, sir.
Monsieur Poirot.
Madame?
I came as soon as I could. Oh, what is it? If you found anything out, then for God's sake, please. Oh.
Stop him! All right then, Callan, so what's all this about? Or perhaps I should ask you that question.
Mais certainement, my dear Chief Inspector. I think that this charade has gone on quite long enough. Has it not? Gentlemen, may I present to you the missing merchant banker, Matthew Davenheim.
Damn you. You, Belgian.
Take him to the steps.
the start, I was intrigued by Monsieur Davenheim buying of the priceless jewelry for his wife. For years, you see, he had been embezzling vast sums of money from his own bank, draining it to death, as we have seen, and converting the spoils into the gems which he stores in the safe.
So he'd always planned to abscond with them, right from the very start.
Having first very cleverly prearranged with his hated arch-rival in the city, Monsieur Gerald Lowen, to be at his house on that day, so that he would become the chief suspect in this unfortunate affair.
So Davenheim already forced his own safe open before he left the house that day,
using the good Monsieur Tchaikovsky as his accomplice. Cunningly, he uses the cannon fire in the music to mask any sound that would have alerted his wife. Having made it look as if the safe has been broken into, he steals his own money and jewels, because he believes he has found for himself, until all has blown over, the most perfect place to hide. In prison. You see, during the winter, when he was supposedly in Johannesburg, Monsieur Davenheim was in fact creating the character of Billy Kellett, spending the 3 months in jail. He returns to the racetrack to steal the wallet, knowing he will be caught and put once again behind bars. But no one will suspect a thing. Of course, he always meant for you to find in his pocket the ring, so he could use it to further incriminate Monsieur Gerald Lowen.
And the contents of the bathroom cabinet?
The razor blades, Hastings. When resuming his identity, Monsieur Davenheim was forced to wear the false beard. To share the same bedchamber as his wife would certainly lead to detection. In fact, he was shaving from time to time in order to become Billy Kellett again.
just so no one can say I'm not a man to honour my word.
Ah, mon pauvre chap, hein? It's like roping a baby. However, it is small remuneration for the 7 days enforced confinement to my own home, having to listen to the non-stop lamented squawks and the screechings. Mais, mesdames et messieurs, I want you to observe something very closely.
No, it is cold and wet. Did you know, Hastings, that the Earth is cooling at a rate of 3 degrees every 12,000 years?
No, I didn't know that, no. Still, beautiful fountain, isn't it?
It's feeble, Hastings. Fountains used to be more vigorous. Artistic, too.
I don't know what's wrong with you today, Poirot. Nothing seems good enough for you.
I am finished, Hastings.
Finished?
Yes. I shall retire, I think.
But you're at the height of your powers, Poirot.
You are being kind, Hastings.
No, I'm not. And you've got a nice home, devoted friends, a brilliant career.
No, mon ami. I am nothing. I have nothing. Poirot is finished.
Penny for the guy, miss. It's only the beginning of October.
You want to avoid the seasonal rush, don't you?
Where's the guy, anyway? Out the front. Come and have a look if you don't believe us.
The old basket downstairs won't let us in with the guy.
No!
Stop, ready?
You get off if I catch you in here again. As soon as your back's turned.
You did them out of a penny.
You'll see, too, you don't want to go wasting your money encouraging them.
I shan't, Mr. Dicker. Well, we've got a lot of work to do.
You know, I don't know what their parents can be thinking about.
Oh, indeed. Well, duty calls, Mr. Dicker.
Yes. Well, if you have any trouble, you just come to me.
I'm worried about Poirot, Miss Lemon. He's talking about retirement.
That's because he hasn't had an interesting case for 5 minutes. I must have had my keys to let myself in.
Is that all it is?
That and the fact someone said he was middle-aged. Trouble is, Mr. Dicker kept talking.
Well, he's always been middle-aged. Have you seen that photograph of him at his christening?
I know.
He looks as though he's about to address a board meeting.
Who looks as if he's about to address a board meeting?
Oh, this fellow I know. Funny chap. Well, funny, quite serious, really. Company director.
Hastings?
As a matter of fact...
Hastings.
Right.
I'm going to take you to the seaside, Hastings. Your little grey cells are exhausted. You are in need of the complete overhaul. Miss Lemon, my tisane, if you please. No. Hastings, you are not yet well enough for games. I shall tell you when you are.
Strange that it's called the Midland Hotel when it's in the north, Poirot.
We got the place for help.
Philip, I've got some more shells.
I do hope you're feeling better, Hastings.
Well, we've only been here half an hour.
Yes, but the air here is right now. Look at the horses. Coats of the highest class.
It reminds me of a horse I backed in the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Started at 5 to 1, came in at 2:15.
Oh, that is not very good, surely.
No, it's a joke, Poirot.
Good, Hastings. You see, already you begin to make the jokes. Sometime you must explain to me this joke.
Yes. I say, look at that. My Greatest Cases. A lecture by the renowned Chief Inspector James Japp of Scotland Yard.
Well, we are not interested, Hastings. We have other fowl to fry.
No, I'd like to hear that. Admission 1 shilling.
Oh, mon Dieu, that is a lot of money to hear the Chief Inspector Japp.
Women's Institute, Sandringham Street, Thursday, 8:30. Fancy old Japp being up here.
There you are, madam.
That's very reasonable. Windermere for 1 and 6?
Reasonable if one wants to go to Windermere.
Take it to Windermere, please. Pretty there. Why don't we give it a go? I've heard there's a pleasant hotel, does bed and breakfast.
At what time does the train leave?
Well, I don't think it's a train.
A bus, Hastings? No. Poirot does not travel on buses.
Oh, come on, Poirot, it'll be fun. I say, what a rude fellow.
You rather interested me.
Well, if sheer bad manners interest you.
He interested me because he was growing a moustache, and as yet the result is poor.
You do notice the most extraordinary things, Poirot.
But the growing of the moustache is an art, Hastings. I have sympathy with all who attempt it.
We were very lucky to get these, you know. There. 12 miniatures of Napoleon's Marshals by Jean-Baptiste Jacques Augustin. They're beautiful. Each one has a lock of the subject's hair in the back and his name written on the ivory.
Isn't that strange?
Now, you're certain you know what to do?
Of course I am. You're all right. The box will be locked to my suitcase all the way. Nobody will even see it.
Till the appropriate time, of course.
Of course. You don't need to worry.
I know, my dear. But this is your first big commission.
That server tea service was quite big.
There was a lot of it. I was quite worried that you wouldn't be able to carry it all. And I have to be so careful these days.
Well, I'm all packed. Shall I put the box in my suitcase?
Oh, no. No, leave it here till the morning. What time does your coach leave?
9:30.
Don't worry.
Telegraph, please. Thank you.
Reception.
Jab.
Oh, hello, Captain Hastings. This is a pleasant surprise.
I see you're giving a lecture here tomorrow.
Tonight, too, in Fleetwood. Friday, Barrow in Furness. For the Benevolent Fund, you know.
Good morning, Hastings.
Well. Prepared for the northern climate, eh, Poirot?
Good morning, Chief Inspector. Hastings, the coach leaves in 5 minutes.
What's got into it?
I'll be at Redburn at 12:40. I don't want to have to hang about there. No, I know. I know you've got the more difficult job. We'll make it. Don't worry. I'll wait for you where we arranged. Just so long as there isn't any fuss. No. Look, I've got to go now or I'll miss the bus. Yes. You too.
Anything else, man?
Why are you so beastly to Jab, Poirot?
Beastly, Hastings?
It's not these lectures he's giving, is it?
Lectures? Where can we put our luggage, please?
The luggage around the back.
Oh, sorry again.
Blind or something?
What a rude man.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, bonjour.
Morning. May I?
Thank you.
It wasn't heavy.
All aboard now, all aboard.
So you work for your aunt, Miss Durrant?
Yes, we specialise in beautiful quality antiques. Of course, I'm still only learning the business.
I'm sure Mademoiselle will be very successful.
Some of them are worth an awful lot of money. I was surprised. My aunt's got clients all over the world.
Ah, so she travels a great deal, huh?
Oh, no, not at all. If someone wants a particular period table or chair or a certain piece of china, they write to her and she gets it for them. That's what's happened in this case.
How do you mean?
Well, my aunt got a very valuable set of miniatures for an American collector. He's over here on a buying trip. He's staying in a hotel in Windermere.
And if he likes them, he'll buy them?
I hope so. I'll have to be ever so careful on the return journey. I'll have £1,500 in my bag. In cash.
Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry.
They have no tisane, Hastings?
No. They usually do, but...
You did not ask, Hastings, did you?
Like Poirot.
Never will he ask for the tisane for me.
I don't know what a tisane is.
It's a sort of horrible herb tea. There's such a scrum out there. They've only got one chap serving.
Excuse me?
Where has she hurried off to, the little one?
Oh, some women's thing, I expect. Grand girl, isn't she?
Yes, she is very nice, Hastings.
You noticed her eyes? Very unusual colour.
Oh, most unusual, Hastings. It is called blue, I think. Hastings, why do those people keep staring at me and push each other and laugh?
I don't think they've ever seen anyone quite like you before, Poirot. Where's Miss Durrant? Hope she doesn't miss the coach.
Why, she is silly, but perhaps not that silly.
Silly?
But to tell two perfect strangers that she will shortly be carrying £1,500 in her bag is not the height of sagacity, mon ami.
I'm so sorry, rushing off like that. I was worried about the miniatures. I thought I saw a man taking my suitcase out of the coach. I went flying after him, and it turned out to be his own. I felt such a fool.
So your case is all right?
Oh, yes, it's still in the boot. His was exactly like mine, though.
What man was it, mademoiselle?
It was that man who was so rude. You know, the one with the sort of moustache.
That is quite curious. Why did he want his suitcase?
He's staying here in Redburn.
More curious and more curious. He was happy to pay the full fare to Windermere. I happened to see his ticket when he presented it.
Poirot loves a mystery, even when there isn't one.
It used to be my profession, Hastings. You have heard of me, perhaps, mademoiselle?
You're not that conjurer, are you?
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I am.
No, I'm at Redburn. No, it's all going according to plan at my end. No trouble at all. Well, just as soon as you can, for God's sake. The sooner we're out of the area, the better. No, it's all right. I'll take that. No, just someone wanted to take my case. Yes, don't be long.
Captain Hastings? Captain Hastings? Oh, I'm sorry. The most awful thing's happened.
What?
They've gone.
The miniatures?
Come and look. I opened my suitcase. The miniatures are in this dispatch case inside. Look. The lock's just smashed.
Was it like this when you opened it?
Yes. I don't know what to do.
Poirot, don't worry, Miss Durrant. You stay here. We'll sort things out. What are we going to do?
I am Hercule Poirot, detective retired. I cannot help you, I'm afraid.
I've had to stay here all night. I've looked everywhere.
You haven't got spare keys?
Of course I haven't. I thought you might have a pass key.
No, not me. You'd get accusations, wouldn't you? Suspicions. You'll have to change the locks.
I can't. Mr. Poirot would never forgive me if he found out I'd lost the keys. I can't stay here another night.
These miniature pictures are worth like £1,500, you say?
Yes, at least. The thief's getting away while we waste time.
It won't get far, miss, don't you fret. It's brains and cunningness counts in this job, not brute speed.
I've just spoken to Mr. Wood, the American. A woman called on him 2 hours ago, I'm afraid. Mr. Wood was delighted with the miniatures and paid her for them.
But that's before we arrived here.
Well, a fast car from Redburn would have got here long before us.
Oh, it's all my fault.
Look, Miss Durrant, you can leave this with me. You get on back to Whitcomb and explain things to your aunt. Right. And PC Flagg and I will go and interview Mr. J. Baker Wood.
I'll have to talk to a sergeant first, sir.
Time, gentlemen. Come on.
You look terrific. I scarcely recognized you in that get-up.
That's the idea, just in case you got wind of us.
It's wonderful to see you.
Thought we'd never make it.
Did you have any trouble getting away?
None at all, as it happens. Just walked out the door, put the case in the car and drove off. I was shaking. I expected to hear a shout at any moment.
We've done it.
So far.
You're the cleverest girl in the world, as well as the most beautiful.
She's got a copy from her auntie, that girl.
Sounds a bright one, she does. Leaving all that stuff on the bus while she goes off and has a dinner.
Well, it was in the boot of the coach, actually. One or two interesting points about this case, you know?
Oh, yes.
Well, why was the dispatch case forced open, for instance?
Well, to get these here little pictures out.
But why? Surely it would have been simpler to open Miss Durrant's suitcase, transfer the dispatch case unopened to his own suitcase, and get away, rather than waste time forcing the lock.
Well, she'd have noticed the difference in weight as soon as she took the suitcase out of the boot, wouldn't she? And he'd had less time to make his escape.
Oh. Oh. Yes. There is that.
Of course I didn't suspect anything. Why should I? She said you came from Elizabeth Penn, she had the miniatures.
May we see the miniatures, please, Mr. Wood?
I guess so.
We'll need a description of this woman too, sir.
Description?
Was she young? Pretty?
No, sir. She most certainly was not young. Or pretty. She was tall and elderly. Gray hair. She had a blotchy complexion and a budding mustache. Siren, manage your life.
How did you arrive at the hotel, Mr. Wood?
On a hotel ferry. There. Huh. Yes. I see. Very nice. Now, $7,000 for 12 of those beauties. I'll tell you, that's some bargain.
I'll be taking that, sir.
What do you mean?
Evidence of a crime, sir.
Oh, hey, you gotta be kidding.
You'll get a receipt. Denzel, we have to assure ourselves who the rightful owner is.
What do you mean, rightful owner? I'm the rightful owner. I'm $7,000 worth the rightful owner.
That's not for me to see, sir.
Then don't say it. I'll say it for you. Those are my goddamn miniatures.
That's for the court to decide, sir.
Station by boat.
The station's on the other side of the lake. There.
Oh, I see.
No, Wednesday.
Good day.
Morning.
Mr. Arkwright?
Aye, sir?
Did you bring an elderly lady to the Lake Hotel today?
I bring lots of old ladies, sir.
Tall, grey-haired, bit of a moustache?
Oh, I picked that up at station at 12 minutes past 1.
How are you so sure of the time?
Because the Lancaster train gets in at 1 o'clock and it arrived at 10 past.
Does that train stop at Redburn?
Redburn? No, that's on Multbrook line. Stop at Redburn.
Mary Durrant arrived at Redburn at about 10 past 12. I mean, we know that. We were with her. An hour later, an old lady is here in Windermere with the miniatures and on her way to Woods Hotel. Now, I'm sure it was the fellow with a bit of a moustache, dressed up. He could have got from Redburn to Windermere in an hour in a fast car. And the old lady didn't arrive by car. She got off a train, and a train that doesn't go near Redburn at that.
Hastings, why do you not grow the moustache?
What?
I did not achieve true facial symmetry until I grew the moustache. It caused me great unhappiness as a young man.
I don't want facial symmetry. I want help.
Oh, well, I am retired, Hastings. Such puzzles no longer interest me.
Oh,
I think I will go back to Whitcomb in the morning.
Oh, all right.
Hastings, the fact that the ferryman picked her up at the station does not necessarily mean that she got off a train.
If she didn't come by train, how did she come?
Who knows? Hastings, you have done well. But you will be on this case a long time, I think.
Don't I know it? Right. I'm going back to Redburn in the morning. Reconstruct the crime, that's the thing. Start from the beginning.
Start of a new life. I don't think much can go wrong now.
I'll wait for you in the car.
Hey, Master, here's your change.
Thanks.
Come back and see us again, won't you?
So, as I see it, it started here. This fellow with a bit of a moustache had an accomplice with a fast car who drove him to Windermere while he got dressed up as a woman in the back seat.
Need to be a pretty sporty car to do that journey in the time. What? Something like that, you mean?
It's him! Stop!
Stop! Yeah, that's not meant for chasing.
Get in!
This is a patrol car, not a chase car.
Get in!
somewhere they can turn off for a bit? Not till they get to Beckersdale. They have turned. Well, I'm blessed. Won't get him very far. It's a dead end, that is.
Only goes to heavy skid, doesn't it? I hope we didn't meet anyone coming the other way.
Why can't you leave me alone? Don't you know what it's like to love a man?
Well, no, not exactly. Well, then, Sergeant, come along, no trouble.
Oh, it's you again, is it? I might have known.
Come on, officer.
Why should I help you?
Because that way we might get your money back.
I'm going to get my money back, all right. My attorney's on his way up here from London.
Look, if we could just...
All right. Can we just get on with it? Ready?
Well?
No.
Right. Ready? Take your hat off. Well?
No.
Don't hurry. I mean, take a good look. I mean, imagine him dressed up as a woman. Hat, skirt, all that sort of thing.
It's not him.
But he's got a moustache. You said she had a moustache.
The woman who the miniatures was nothing like that. She didn't have a mole like that.
Like what?
Well, that mole on his forehead, for God's sake. Couldn't hide that.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
That's Lady Amanda Mannerly.
Who?
Well, don't you guys read the papers? I mean, she's eloping with that novelist, Norton Kane. Are you Norton Kane?
So good of you to come with me, Mr. Poirot.
No, not at all, my dear. How could I possibly leave such a charming young lady in so great distress? But perhaps now that I am here, I can help you to explain this delicate matter to your aunt.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mary? Is that you? How did you go?
I've got Mr. Poirot with me, Aunt Elizabeth. We came back to Whitcomb on the bus together. Mr. Poirot is a famous detective.
Do you think I don't know that?
Oh, you are too kind.
But something terrible's happened, Aunt Elizabeth. I don't really know how to tell you.
I regret to inform you that your miniatures, they have been stolen.
Stolen? But how could they be stolen? Where were they stolen from?
They were stolen from the bus when we stopped for lunch at Redburn. But have no fear. It will not be long before the miscreants are apprehended.
Don't give us away to my father, will you?
Oh, no, of course not. Whereabouts are you headed?
Can't tell you. Cheer up, Captain Hastings.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure you'll catch your robber.
Yes, well, with our one and only suspect gone, I'm damned if I know how we're going to catch him. Hey, Captain Hastings?
I'll start with the fish soup, followed by the haddock. Try and shake up the old grey cells a bit. You see, what I can't understand is, if Norton Kane wasn't the woman with the moustache, who was?
You have done your best, Hastings. The renowned Chief Inspector Japp would have given up long ago. Thank you.
You're not jealous, Poirot, are you? Japp being asked to give these lectures?
You jealous? Nom de Dieu. Of what interest is it to Poirot, the Whitcomb Institution for Women, huh? If it was a Royal Society now... but then I hardly think the Chief Inspector Japp would be invited by the Royal Society. No. It is only the Institution for Women at Whitcomb and such places that they will listen to the Chief Inspector Japp claiming the cases of accused Poirot for his own.
Oh, I'm sure Japp wouldn't do that.
Hastings, can we please talk of something else? The renowned Chief Inspector Japp is of no interest. No, thank you.
I've got to see Mary Durrant tomorrow.
Here we are. Perhaps you should bring Mademoiselle Durand and her aunt and Monsieur J. Bakerwood face en face, huh? And discuss this thing.
Oh, I don't see what good that'll do. I don't know what I'm going to say to her and her aunt anyway.
Sleep is the thing, Hastings. For myself, I fully intend to get to bed immediately after dinner. And I strongly advise you to do the same.
Ready to order, sir?
Light.
Same holds true for police force. Your side is the detection business. Because detection is a darned lonely business, and detectives are perhaps inclined to be lone wolves, if you pardon the expression. And at the conclusion of a case, there are always other parties, not of the police force, who will claim to have solved it. I refer, of course, to that bane of the policeman's life, the amateur sleuth, or worse still, the professional private detective. The professional private detective, ladies and gentlemen, is not the glamorous figure of fiction. He is a man who, failing in more worthy walks of life, and being of meddlesome and trouble-making disposition, finally comes to rest in a dingy office over the chip shop, where he plies for hire in the sordid world of petty crime and divorce. Except, I have to say, for one. I have been fortunate in my career, in that many, indeed perhaps most, of my cases have been shared with that most extraordinary of private detectives, and, if I may borrow a word from his own native tongue, that doyen of the Belgian police force, Monsieur Hercule Poirot. I think I may say, without fear of contradiction, that Hercule Poirot has one of the most original minds of the 20th century. Intelligent, brave, sensitive, devastatingly quick, Hercule Poirot stands head and shoulders above any other detective of my considerable experience.
Order and method, Miss Lemon. Order and method.
The Lagonda's got a hole in it, Miss Lemon. The fill is on fire and the keys are bent.
Sans tonnerre, deux garçons sur le feu de joie. The little grey cells, Miss Lemon. Reconstruct the scene of the crime, mon ami.
Come up to door. Take keys out of bag. Unlock door.
Anything I miss?
I come in. Dicker follows, still talking. Shouldn't encourage 'em, wasting all your money. Oh, it works. It really works.
Come now, Hastings. Tell me where you stand in this case, and Poirot will do his humble best to assist.
No, it's no good. I don't stand anywhere with the case, really. Anyway, I'm the one who faced the music. Well,
Captain Hastings.
hello, Miss Durrant.
Have you got some news?
Well, no, not really.
No, I understand. Hello, Monsieur Poirot.
Mademoiselle?
I haven't given up yet.
Yeah, the shop of your aunt is beautiful, mademoiselle.
Well, she'd love to see you if you can spare a moment.
We would be delighted.
Monsieur Poirot is here, Aunt Elizabeth. And Captain Hastings.
Oh, how nice. Have you managed to retrieve our miniatures for us, Monsieur Poirot?
Oh, pardon, mademoiselle. It is Captain Hastings who is in charge of this affair.
And he hasn't, I'm afraid.
Well, we found them all right, but we can't retrieve them. Mr. Wood says he bought them in good faith, so they're his.
So he's still got them?
I know the police have taken them.
Well, I'll get them back in due course.
Well, that depends on what the court decides. It would help if we could catch the thief. Oh, my God.
What is it, Captain Hastings?
I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Miss Penn, I can get your miniatures back. You may be able to help, too. Excuse me.
Hastings, wait!
Come on, Poirot.
What on earth are you playing at, Hastings?
I've got it, Poirot.
What? What have you got?
The answer to this case. They must have been the haddock. I feel wonderful.
Hastings!
I'll see you in the hotel later. As soon as I said it, I knew. Who knew Miss Durrant was on her way with the miniatures? Who could have found out she'd be stopping at Redburn at lunchtime? And who had a fast car to get into Windermere?
I don't know.
J. Baker Wood himself, of course.
Really?
I don't believe any woman ever came to see him. I think he went to Redburn and stole the miniatures himself.
What about the ferryman?
Well, all he said was he'd picked up a woman at the station and taken her to the Lake Hotel. I imagine he takes a dozen women a day to the Lake Hotel.
All right. But I don't know what you're going to do.
Well, it's quite simple, really. You see, Wood has never met Miss Penn or Miss Durrant. I've asked him to come over from Windermere. Now, when he sees this beautiful young girl, her aunt in a wheelchair,
what?
Well, he's going to feel pretty damn small, I can tell you.
Really?
Oh, yes. I mean, even a hardened criminal like him isn't entirely without a heart, chap. Come on. The timing's absolutely crucial.
Since I am not going to be told what is going on in this case of yours, Hastings, I can make no intelligent contribution to any discussion of it.
But it was your idea. You didn't want anything to do with it.
It was my idea also to bring together these three people. Monsieur Wood, Mademoiselle Durand, and Mademoiselle Penn.
I don't remember that.
Now.
you are.
Have another plate of them sandwiches. You should have made them last. I thought the property was coming later.
Steady. Right, steady now.
Sarge. Well, we've arrived. The old one in the wheelchair, like you said. I should be sitting there. There's no good me sitting here. I can't see nothing.
How good of you to come, Miss Penn. Do sit down, Miss Durrant.
What a handsome room.
This is Chief Inspector Japp of Scotland Yard.
How exciting.
How do you do?
Why don't you sit next to Monsieur Poirot, Miss Penn?
Mademoiselle.
Aunt Elizabeth was so hoping you'd have good news for us.
Well, I hope so too.
Is that all? Just hope?
It's all right, Mary, dear. Oh, dear child, she's so protective on my behalf.
Mademoiselle Penn, may I offer you something to eat or a cup of tea?
I'd love a cup of tea.
What's happening now? Nothing. Just gabbing.
Sitting in a wheelchair, Monsieur Poirot.
I am sure that is true, mademoiselle.
The captain's standing up. Oh, it's the Yank. He's arrived.
It's very good of you to come.
You have the miniatures?
All in good time.
You said I'd get them back.
It is the guest of Captain Hastings.
I've driven all this way in a wild goose chase.
I can assure you, if you'll just bear with me.
I thought this hotel was going to spoil the coastline, but at certain times seen the mist or at sunset, it really looked...
Mademoiselle Penn, the mist is beginning to clear, I think.
I don't think you've met Miss Durrant.
What do you do? I feel unwell, Mary.
And Miss Penn.
Look, this is all very nice, but I didn't...
No, I've never met Mr. Wood. We've only... Mr. Wood. Come along, Mary.
My aunt isn't feeling well.
Hold on.
Mademoiselle Penn, how did you know it was Monsieur Wood, Mademoiselle Penn? Nobody has mentioned his name.
Well, I didn't. I just...
You could not possibly have known him. Not unless it was you who took the £1,500 from him for the miniatures.
Why, it was her. Made up to look like a frump. But it was her.
Made up to make everybody else think that it was a man. Dressed as a woman. N'est-ce pas, Mademoiselle Penn? You thought that you would keep the money and get back the miniatures as stolen property.
Wait a minute. She would...
Nice work if you can get it.
So, Miss Penn, what do you say to all this?
She's offside.
Stop her! Hold on, that's you. Take her away, Sergeant.
And now, Mademoiselle?
Anna! Not so fast, miss. Lock them both up.
But she... I didn't...
Hastings couldn't see it at first. He was trying to work out how the miniatures got from Redburn to Windermere.
Quite, exactly.
Then he realised they'd never even been in Redburn.
Masterly Hastings, you diagnosed the true nature of the crime. Unfortunate, of course, that you set a trap for quite a wrong culprit.
Excuse me. Merci. Excuse me, sir. You forgot your receipt.
Ah, merci beaucoup.
I hope you enjoyed your stay.
Yes, indeed.
Allow me, Poirot. There's something about you here, Jap. Chief Inspector Jap to speak in North Country lecture tour. You knew. That's why you dragged me all the way up here.
No. It was the other side I was interested in. I did not know that...
Learn to speak French like a Frenchman.
In Belgium, Hastings, it is considered quite bad form to read another person's newspaper cuttings. Thank you.